Yo guys, Floopes900's here. Gonna be doing my game pickups from June 2016. Now there are a total of, I think, 17 items. 17 items here. So, I broke it down by system. Let's just get started. First off, I'm going to be showing DS games. The two DS games I do have are games that you guys have actually already seen if you keep up with my channel, because I did unboxing videos for both of these. And the first one is Shotgun no Shana. Now, this was obviously an import game from Japan, and I got it because I really liked the anime and I wanted to get into, I kind of noticed there was a game, so I wanted to go into the game, and I thought there was a new copy on Amazon, and it was a little pricey. I won't say how much. It was just pretty pricey, but I have enjoyed what I have played of it. The turn-based battle system is interesting. The story, obviously, I can't understand because it's in Japanese. That's a little bit of a downfall, but not that big of a deal for me. I'm okay with that. So, Shotgun no Shana. Oh, DS. I have to add the DS part to that. It's a port of the PS2 version of Floopes900's no Shana, but they added a few different things to it. Digimon, Cross Wars, Red. This is a Japanese Digimon game that we never got, and it is actually taking place like in the digital world with Mikey Kudo and all that game from Digimon Fusion. Now, so far the game is actually pretty amazing. I am playing through it, and I have gotten a bit into it. I'm actually working toward my first ultimate, which is very awesome. About 10 or 11 hours in. Lots of fun, actually. It takes a little bit to get used to, but it is a lot of fun, and I have enjoyed what I've put into it. And there seems to be a lot of, Digimon variety in this. Seems to be a lot of areas to discover and view. Now, the only thing is I don't know exactly where I need to be for story events exactly, because I don't know Japanese, so I can't, obviously I can't tell from what, if it tells me, well, go here, and, I don't know that, because I can't read it. But, I have done a pretty good job of figuring out where it wants me to go, so I'm pretty happy about that now. But, anywho, moving on to the 3DS games, there are two of these. One I did do an unboxing for, and I'll show it first, and that is Kirby Planet Robobot. I have really enjoyed Kirby Planet Robobot so far. I am on 3.5, I think. Yeah, 3.5. I wish I have had more time to put into it, because I'm kind of disappointed that I haven't been able to sit down and just play, but I am playing other games, and things have just been coming up and working all that stuff, so, Anywho, though, Kirby Planet Robobot, I was a little, skeptic because of the robot, obviously, the robot function. I was like, yeah, how's that gonna work with Kirby? But it's actually worked pretty well. I think it's very, it does add a little bit of a difference to the game, sets it apart from other games, and I honestly think it's gonna be a great game to play through. Obviously, I'm playing through it now, but I want to see it at its full to really put a full judgment on this game. And of course, I will be doing a review once I get done with it. But so far, pretty solid game. Last DS game, or 3DS game, sorry, is something that I think got a lot of slack, and I understand why, because it's not the best made game or anything. But it's something that when I saw it, I knew I had to have it, because I don't see it. Honestly, I never see it, but I wanted to pick it up and, add it to my collection. And I do plan on playing through this sometime. I just don't know when. It's not a top priority game. And that is Resident Evil: The Mercenaries 3D. Obviously, not a lot to say about this game. It's just mercenary rounds and fighting the infected. Well, I guess it's not really called the infected, are they? Well, I guess they are. The zombies, as you want to call them. It's not a bad game so far from what, like, the few minutes I have put into it. I think I like it pretty well because of the controls. It's old school retro. You know, you gotta move the character around by standing still, and you can't move and turn around, you know, that kind of thing. And I really like that because I like that kind of Resident Evil control. Aiming is a little bit of a meh, but I think it's something I can get used to. I think it's something that I don't think I'll be like sitting down and just playing for hours and hours and hours, but I think it is something that I can play down. It's something I can sit down and just, you know, enjoy from time to time. Moving on, let's go to the PS Vita games. Only 2 of these 2. Actually, there's only 2 Vita games. The most system that got the most attention this month is actually the PS3, because I have gotten quite a few of those, but we'll go over that. First thing I want to show off for the PS Vita is Norn 9 Var Commons. It is a visual novel about a guy who ends up, like, he kind of falls asleep, and next thing he knows, he's like in a different time period, something like straight out of his, like, you know, history book kind of thing. Or it wasn't like a history book, it was yeah, it was this history book. Into the Tasho era pages. I don't know if I read that right. It seems like a really great visual novel, though. I'm really happy I was able to pick it up, because it's something that, you know, I love visual novels, and I think, and the company who did it or published it is Xyz. You know, they did games like for the love of God, Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters, which I have enjoyed that game before I played a bit. So, you know, great that I finally picked this up. Can't wait to put some more time into it. Moving on, the second video game I got is something I just picked up a few days ago, actually, and it was very worth the money because it's something that I've been wanting to get for a while, and GameStop just never had an actual copy, or like a real case copy, and I'm very, you know, picky about the cases I get. So I got Sorcery Saga: Curse of the Great Curry God, something that had been on my list for a very long time, and something that I definitely had been wanting to play, because the game itself just looks so good. Like, it is like a kind of like a rogue dungeon crawler, but it seemed like a really nice game. Story-wise, maybe, you know, not like the best, because it's just kind of like one of those like random storylines, but except for the gameplay is actually pretty solid. It does pose a challenge, because you have Ku, who is not shown on the thing. Right here. This is Ku, that little white thing. He ate an orb that that Pooparoo had to go after. Pooparoo is the one with the blonde hair right here. And he ate it. Well, no one believed her, and she got kicked out of the academy that she was in, which really sucked, honestly, for her. But now she's after like this great curry recipe to help her favorite restaurant out, who is in jeopardy because of a bigger restaurant coming in. It's like a, you know, it's just one of those things, you know, curry restaurant. It's very interesting. You know, the story-wise, I find it good. I find it funny, but, you know, again, this is also something that Xyz published. Just kind of funny. Both my Vita games were Xyz. But yeah. Anywho, I want to show off my 2 PS4 games I got. First one, actually I did unboxings for both of these. First one is something I just did the unboxing for Thursday, and that is Disgaea 5 Alliance of Vengeance. Now I've only put like, I don't know how long it is, like 3 minutes just so I could test the game out, because I haven't had a lot of time to put into it yet. But you know, it's something I've been wanting to get for a very long time because I love Disgaea. I love the series, and Disgaea 5 is something that I was really hyped for whenever it did release on the PS4. You know, kind of envious of the people who had a PS4 because obviously I didn't have one at the time, couldn't get it. But I do have it now. I played a little bit, and it was, you know, it already made me laugh quite a bit. So I'm really looking forward to when I do sit down to start this game, whenever that may be. Next up is something else I did an unboxing for at the beginning of the month, and that is Odin Sphere Leaf Thresher, the Storybook Edition. Now, you know, I never did try the original PS2 game, so I didn't really know what to expect when I went into this game, per se, because, you know, I knew it was like a 2D side-scroll kind of game. Didn't really know what to expect from it in a whole, though. But let me tell you, it was worth the $80 I spent on this thing to get the Storybook Edition, because it's just been a lot of fun. I love the game. The game is a lot of fun. It's really, you can get into the story. It has a pretty decent storyline, actually. Like, it has a strong storyline basis. And the 2D gaming, sorry, the 2D gameplay is actually really, it's a very solid structure and very good. I was playing the original. I tried the original, could not play on the original. I went to the refined version, which is actually a lot different. Your character actually has a level instead of your weapon and your HP, which is how the original version was. And in the refined version, you actually have a skill tree where you can level up. I really enjoyed that. Xbox 360 games? Yes, I actually picked up a 360 game. Can you believe it? And it is Dark Souls 2 Black Armor Edition. I paid like, with tax, I think it was like $9.47 for this freaking thing. You know, it's in good shape. This is in great shape. The game itself is in good shape. I got the little booklet. I got the manual, which isn't like a very large manual, but I did get the manual. Hey, I got the soundtrack with it. I got the soundtrack. I got the game itself. And I got the weapons pack too. I don't know if that actually works or not. I have not tried it. Just haven't had a chance to do anything with it. I hope it does. That'd be awesome. If not, then it's not like a total loss or anything. It was not really like, it's not like the biggest thing in the world to me. I really never got into Dark Souls, so I decided, $8, Black Armor Edition, it's a collector's edition. I can definitely live with that, because that'd be something amazing for me as a collector. But, I definitely do want to sit down and try this, because obviously Dark Souls, the series as a whole, has a lot of hype into it from its fans, and people love Dark Souls 3. So, obviously I want to try Dark Souls 2. I do know it's like the easiest game out of this whole series, but that's okay with me, because I'm probably gonna suck at it. So, it's worth playing, it was worth giving, I think. But next up is the PS3 games, and this is actually the last system. And I've got 7 games for the PS3 this month. And one of them is something I actually already owned, but I got it because I saw the collector's edition, and I had not actually ever seen this before. It was kind of like a, what is this kind of moment? But, once I found it, it was like, honestly, I used a $5 coupon. I got it for like $15. It was worth $15 to get this again. I actually traded in my old copy of Kingdom Hearts because I didn't really have a reason to have it anymore. It's just one of those things. But anyway, I got the collector's edition of Kingdom Hearts Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD. No, I'm wrong. Sorry, Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix. I can never get those names right. I can never. But it has the art book with it. Also, hang on. Let me get this out of here so I'm not fighting with it. But see, it's so cool. I could not resist getting this, obviously, because it's Kingdom Hearts, guys. This is epic. I love having this. I do, because it feels so good. Because I've never seen this before. I mean, honestly, I've never seen this before. But, you know, it was more than worth the money for this game. Even though I already had it, you know, it was worth getting again. So, yeah. Moving on to the next game. Something that my friends have been telling me that I've been needing to get for a while. And I actually did get the PS4 version of the series, but I ended up trading it in because it took up a lot of space on the PS4, and I just didn't see a reason to do that when I can go get the PS3 versions, and it will take a lot less money to buy them and a lot less space on the system itself. And that is Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, Game of the Year edition. I do not have Uncharted 3 or Uncharted Drake's Misfortune, I think it's called. I do want to get them. I mean, they're cheap games. They are. I definitely do want to pick them up, but I just had to. When I saw this and it was an actual case, I decided, you know, I gotta jump on this. So yeah. I mean, I played a little bit of this in the past. I actually did enjoy it. It's just I haven't really had a chance to get into the series much. So here's hoping, you know, I can jump into this. Next up is a game that I heard was a pain in the butt to find on the PS3, and it's something that when I saw it, I kind of just jumped on it. I mean, I tested it to make sure it worked, hoping that the game itself is actually really good. I've heard from my friend that it is, and it's made by Square Enix. I am looking forward to that, and it is Nier. I don't know if I'm really pronouncing that right. That's about all I can get from the title. It does look pretty good though as an RPG. It looks like it has some very nice visuals, honestly. Just by looking at the back of it, it looks like it has some really nice visuals. And I've tested it. That's about it. I haven't really sat down to play it though. But yeah, Nier on the PS3, guys. I hope it's a great game. I am looking forward to when I get to sit down and play it. So the next game I have to show is something that I actually got. I hadn't really paid attention to the game before, but I was watching BioPhoenix's pickup video from last month, and when I saw it, I was like, you know, this kind of looks kind of interesting, and I don't know, I had like a really I just had one of those moments where I wanted to test it out. Actually, you know what? Now I can't remember. Was it last month? I can't remember if it was last month or if it was a Facebook post he made this month about it. I can't remember. Anyway, I can't pronounce the name. Sel Shaddai. I can't tell if it's supposed to be a C. I think it is. I'm gonna call it. It's either Sel or Sai. It might be Sai Shaddai. I'm not sure. Ascension of the Metron. I haven't really played any of this yet. I did like tiniest bit. It seems pretty fun as an action game. Art style looks pretty awesome. You know, I'm definitely gonna have to spend some more time with that before I get like a really solid opinion on it, but yeah. Anywho, moving on. There are only 3 more PS3 games. The next one I definitely wanted because it's something I've wanted for years, and now I can finally have it. I'm very happy about this. The art cover for it though is very not in the great condition, which really sucks, but I can live with it. And that is 3D Dot Game Heroes. Something I've definitely been wanting for months now, and it was finally mine. Or not months, actually. I've been wanting it for like the past year or more. Yeah, I think it's actually more than that. But very, very happy to have this now. I can't wait to actually sit down and play it. Actually, I probably would have started playing it already, but I am playing a lot of games, and I would really like to, you know, not add too many more onto this list. I'd like to, you know, get some cutoff of this list, like just keep like going through them and playing them. And one of the games this month that I actually did add to this list, or to my, you know, like what I'm playing list, and it's something I've already shown, but Sorcery Saga. I have been playing this because I have waited a very long time to pick this up and play it, and it's a good reason why I got my Vita, because I really did want to play this game. It was like one of those games I just saw, I was like, I instantly wanted it. So you know. Anywho, next PS3 game, Lollipop Chainsaw. Something I've also been wanting for a very long time. I have actually played through this game twice now, and you know, it was a rental then through GameFly. And I had to, you know, I've been wanting it. I've seen it like multiple, dozens of times. I could have picked it up at any given time, pretty much. I just, for whatever reason, it never really crossed my mind to pick it up. Or, you know, there was something else I really wanted that I could wait because, you know, it's something that was there all the time. So I finally walked in and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get it because I can and I want it. So Lollipop Chainsaw, guys. If you don't know what this is, it is a game about ripping zombies apart with a chainsaw. And it's actually very, very, very awesome. And Juliet is very, very, very hot. By the way, Juliet is the girl on the front. She is a zombie slayer. Her whole family is actually. Okay. So, one more game, and then I have one item to show. The game is God of War Ascension. I don't even know how to pronounce that word. See, I think it's Ascension. That's about all I can get, really. Yeah, whatever. So this is the like prequel to everything God of War, pretty much. It is a different take on the series as a whole, because Kratos is. This is like showing him as a man, basically, like, you know, not like a god, but like it's a little bit different. Like I'm not fully capable of understanding it right now. Yeah, it's basically a prequel to everything, and I have played some of it, and I really liked it. Like it was enough to where I was really like wanting to continue playing, but I'm already starting God of War, and I've played through Chains of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta. I have played, you know, all the other games, like all the way through, but you know, I've been wanting. They're on my list to play, and I want to play through them in order. So yeah. Anywho, the last item for you guys is the Meta Knight amiibo I picked up, which I did do an unboxing for this, and it was pretty interesting to do an unboxing for, because I've never really done like a straight out amiibo unboxing. The only other amiibo unboxing I've ever done on the channel is the Yoshi one, and that actually came with the Yoshi's Woolly World, so you know, it was a little bit different for me to do that, but it was still a lot of fun because I think sharing that with you guys was an experience. You guys got to see me screw up on the box. So anywho, though, you know, I picked up quite a few games this month. 17. That's actually a lot compared to past months. I think the last time I had this many was maybe January. I'm not even sure about that though. Christmas maybe, December. I'm not sure. Anywho, though, just want to give you guys a heads up. Next month, I probably won't be bringing in that much of a haul. I know that I'm getting Song of the Deep and 7th Dragon Code 3 VFD, or 7th Dragon 3 Code VFD. And, sorry guys. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry guys. Gosh. Sorry. And I actually showed this. Shirt I'm wearing is a Garden Warfare 2 shirt. I think that's pretty awesome. But no, I do not have Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 yet. I have Garden Warfare, so I have the second game yet. I do want it, like, really bad. I've got to wait and, like, manage. I don't know, maybe that is something I can maybe fit in the next month, but I've spent a lot of money this month, and I feel like I need to cut down on my spending a little bit, because obvious reasons. But, you know, I'll see what I can do. I do have, like I said, I have Song of the Deep, I have 7th Dragon 3 Code VFD, I have Carno Sojo, the second episode coming. I can't wait for that. That's going to be epic to play through. And yes, I am going to start that as soon as I get it, because I'm going to love that. I'm going to just freaking love it. I'm getting the collector's edition, so, you know, I'm going to be doing unboxing too, so, yeah. Yeah. Anywho, though, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. I did. I enjoyed showing all this to you. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to comment. Tell me what you think about what I've got in this month. What are you guys playing right now? What are you guys trying to collect? What are you trying to find? Etc. 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 Please hit me up. Comment. Please, I want to hear back from all of you. And I'll catching you guys later. Peace out.